This is the afternoon weather briefing. This is for Thursday, the 14th of March. This is James Spann. As expected today, warm and dry. Many spots are in the low 80s, the warmest day so far this year. But rain is on the way. A line of heavy storms will likely push into the northwestern corner of the state during the pre-dawn hours, then gradually sagging southward during the day tomorrow. And what about the weekend situation? Let's look at all the new data. This is the upper air look across the country today. Got a big trough back in the west, an upper low that's around the Las Vegas area, and that's producing a whopper of a snowstorm out in Colorado, some of the mountains there today. But ridging in place here, and we are in good shape. The sky is sunny over the eastern half of the state. Clouds are beginning to increase over parts of west and southwest Alabama, but so far we've had no rain today. The closest batch of storms to the state is over parts of east Oklahoma and the northwest corner of Arkansas, where there's a tornado watch in effect there. Let me just say we do not expect a tornado problem here in Alabama tomorrow. Check out the numbers. Low 80s in spots. Tuscaloosa, 82. Jasper, 81. Pell City, 82. We've got 80 in Huntsville, 80 in Montgomery, and then mid to upper 70s down in South Alabama where the clouds are a bit thicker. Mobile, the cool spot, they've got 74 with an overcast sky. West of Alabama, tornado watches in effect now from North Texas through parts of Oklahoma, Arkansas, Missouri, and Illinois. And then back to the west, we have winter storm warnings in effect for parts of Colorado, New Mexico, and Utah, where the snow continues to fall there. Through tonight, we have an enhanced risk of severe storms for parts of extreme North Texas, East Oklahoma, northern and western Arkansas, and southern Missouri. And again, the broad risk runs all the way from near Austin, Texas to Chicago, Detroit, and Cleveland. And again, this outlook runs through 6 a.m. tomorrow. And we note in Alabama, we have a level 1 out of 5 marginal risk of severe storms for after midnight tonight down to Birmingham. The area is in darker green on that map. And most likely what happens, we'll see a line of strong storms entering the Tennessee Valley about 4 a.m. and then pushing southward. The main concern, strong gusty winds and some hail. And then after 6 a.m. tomorrow, much of the state in a level 1 out of level 5 marginal risk, and it's the same situation. We don't expect a tornado threat. The wind profiles don't favor that. Heavier storms could produce some strong gusty winds, and again, maybe some hail during the day tomorrow. In fact, this is the probabilistic outlook for tornadoes, and there's just really no meaningful chance of a tornado tomorrow, which is a good thing because this is March, and we are in the low 80s today. We'll take that all day. And then on day 3, which is Saturday, there's a marginal risk over parts of South Texas. There could be some thunder for extreme South Alabama, but for a pretty decent chunk of the state, Saturday should be a dry day. Here's a look at rain for the next 7 days. For most of Alabama, the amounts between 1 and 2 inches between now and Thursday morning of next week. The bulk of this rain will be tomorrow, and then again Sunday and Sunday night. So, model fans, here we go, the GFS, the 12Z run. This is valid tomorrow afternoon at 4. And that upper low is just spinning away to the west of Phoenix. And again, for us, a surface boundary approaching, not in a hurry to move, and that's going to bring rain and thunderstorms into the state. Let's look at the timing with the high-resolution modeling here. This is the HRRR. That stands for High Resolution Rapid Refresh. And you can see that initial batch of storms coming in here. This is 4 a.m., early tomorrow morning, before sunrise. And they'll probably be weakening at that point, but they still could produce some gusty winds and maybe some small hail. And then by tomorrow morning at 11, rain covers much of the state. Heavier storms should be south of Interstate 20. And again, there's no tornado threat here. Heavier storms might produce some small hail, strong gusty winds. And then this is tomorrow evening at 6 o'clock. The better chance of rain at that point would most likely be south of Interstate 20, but still there could be a few showers over North Alabama as well. And the highs tomorrow should be in the 70s, not as warm as today because of clouds and rain. So Saturday as the weekend begins, you can see the showers confined basically to the Florida Panhandle and Mobile and Baldwin counties. Much of the state dry. I think the sun breaks out at times. The high Saturday will be in the low 70s in most spots. And then Sunday, the next wave comes along the boundary, and that brings an increase in showers again. It's not going to rain all day Sunday, and no chance of any severe storms, but showers around. Sunday and Sunday night. The high Sunday, 60s for North Alabama, 70s for the southern counties of the state. Monday, an air mass change. A colder air mass drops in. Look at those low thickness values north of the state. Monday, breezy, very cool. Highs will be in the 50s for the northern half of the state. And again, by Tuesday morning, a late season freeze likely for the northern half of the state. We'll probably see frost deep into South Alabama early Tuesday. So growers beware. The day will be sunny, the high Tuesday in the low 60s in most spots. This is Wednesday. We'll be well up in the 60s, maybe low 70s in South Alabama. And this is a week from today, Thursday, March 21st, troughing to the west. A surface low forms in the Gulf of Mexico. And at this point, the day still looks dry, but most likely that will bring in a chance of rain toward the end of next week, most likely Thursday night and Friday. The night of the 22nd, then Friday, night of the 21st, and then Friday, March 22nd. So let's go out 10 days. This is Sunday, March 24th. A little troughing down to the south, and again, that looks like a cool, dry air mass. We'll check rain for Birmingham. This is coming off the European Ensemble. The mean, a little over 4 inches between now and the 29th of March. Here's a look at temperatures coming off the NBM, the National Blend of Models. You can see low to mid-70s tomorrow and Saturday, but look at the drop-off next week. The high Monday dropping to 57. Tuesday, Birmingham at 31. And many places will be down in the 20s early Tuesday morning of next week. And again, this is not unusual to have that. We almost always do have late season cold snaps like this. And then highs for the rest of next week, mostly in the mid to upper 60s. And the latest 8 to 14 day guidance in the house. This is for the period March 22nd through March 28th. And if that works out, temperatures will likely be generally above average around here. And I tell you what here, let's roll some Children's of Alabama Kid Cam video. Come on now. I like it. These are my buddies in the kindergarten classes at Green Valley Elementary School in Hoover. Had a great time today talking about weather. Those kids are looking just absolutely amazing. I like the hall decorations. Those things looked awfully good. But I like that. Look at here. Look at the gift. That's a tie with James Spann heads all over the tie. That's a winner right there. They gave me some James Spann socks last year. But what a great school and great teachers. We had a marvelous time today. So again, to all of these wonderful kindergarten students who look like first graders to me at Green Valley Elementary School. Thanks a lot for a great visit earlier today. And real quick, I had to go back on this date back in 2008. What a situation here. This was the SEC basketball tournament. Alabama was playing Mississippi State, and a tornado came right by the Georgia game. And nobody knew in the building what was happening. Nobody. There was no announcement. Nobody knew. Coaches didn't know. Announcers didn't know. Fans didn't know. And I would go on and do wall-to-wall weather with the Alabama Sports Network for about 15 minutes from this room where I'm sitting right here. Tom Stipe and creator Eli Gold. And I do see what, this was a miracle because at the end of regulation, Alabama hit a three-pointer to send it into overtime. And if that shot did not fall, all of those people would have been outside, basically in the path of that tornado. Three-point shot.
Upstairs, you'll be able to see the standard there.
You have it. Our camera got many of our camera guys. You can see all of those scaffolding and everything moving around. It was a terrifying scene, but that was on this date in 2008. And I really think, the Southeastern Conference, they've gone from worst to first. Obviously, they had a problem with severe weather awareness in 2008, but today they really do a good job keeping fans and players safe.
Which is the sound of a tornado. Yeah. And it clearly
so tomorrow going to be down in Chilton County at Thorsby High School. And then Saturday, it's a book signing. We're coming to Etowah County, Northeast Alabama, Rainbow City, the Union Jack Cafe. We're going to be there between 10 and 1. And if you've never been to one of these, they're great fun. We have all of the books, All You Can Do Is Pray, Weathering Life, our Benny and Chipper series for kids, The Wonder of Thunder, Prepared Not Scared, but also the fun shirts from Crest Publishers. They're all weather weenie dweeb shirts. If you like weather, you'll like this stuff. It's great. We take a lot of pictures. We have a lot of fun. I get to hear a lot of your stories about weather, and it's just a great time. So come see us. We'll be there at the Union Jack Cafe, Rainbow Drive in Rainbow City, Saturday from 10 until 1. And, of course, We invite you to watch us on TV this evening, ABC 3340 News, right across the hall in Studio A. ABC 3340 News at 4, 5, 6, and 10 o'clock. Thanks for watching. Have a great evening, and God bless.